Jujutsu Kaisen is no stranger to heartbreak, but its upcoming prequel film, Hidden Inventory/Premature Death, the movie, is aiming to push emotional limits even further. According to Takahiro Sakurai, the veteran voice actor behind Suguru Geto, fans should brace themselves for an especially poignant experience, one that, in his words, felt almost cruel to record. Set to debut in Japan on May 30th, 2025, the film adapts the fan-favorite Hidden Inventory/Premature Death arc, chronicling the high school years of Geto and Satoru Gojo. Once close friends and allies at Jujutsu High, their bond becomes strained and eventually shattered by a series of harrowing events, a fall from grace that lies at the heart of both the arc and Geto's tragic evolution into one of the franchise's most compelling antagonists. In a recent interview with Gamer, Sakurai opened up about the emotional weight of portraying Geto during this critical chapter in his story. "I knew he was a complicated character in many ways," Sakurai admitted. "Even though we don't have anything in common, I can sympathize with Geto, the most out of all the characters in the work." A bittersweet Juju stroll. One surprising detail Sakurai revealed is the inclusion of a new Juju stroll, typically a lighthearted segment at the end of each anime episode, that's been created especially for the movie. But instead of providing comic relief, this one strikes a deeply emotional chord. "That scene was so unfair," Sakurai laughed. "It showed Gojo, Geto, and Shoko watching a movie together. It wasn't in the main film, but it felt like peeking into a moment of their youth. I thought the production team was really cruel for creating such an emotional scene." This brief glimpse into the character's past, showing a simple, happy moment, adds extra depth and sorrow to the story's unfolding tragedy. It emphasizes just how much has been lost between Geto and Gojo, making Geto's eventual fall all the more devastating. A complex villain with a kind heart. Sakurai also spoke about how Geto's character, while morally conflicted, still retains a deeply sympathetic core. "Even though he went astray, I don't want to say it is in a bad way," he explained. "Maybe he is a kind person, but his interpretation of helping the weak and defeating the strong has changed." Much like Attack on Titan's Eren Yeager, Geto begins his journey with noble ideals, only to have them twisted by loss, betrayal, and the world's harsh realities. This complexity is what makes Geto such a resonant character, and Sakurai's nuanced performance promises to bring that conflict vividly to life. Coming to theaters soon. While Japanese audiences will see the film first on May 30th, fans in North America won't have to wait long. Kids has licensed Hidden Inventory/Premature Death, the movie for theatrical release starting July 16th, with details on screenings and ticket availability expected soon. In the meantime, the Jujutsu Kaisen anime continues to stream globally via Hulu, Netflix, and Crunchyroll, as fans count down the days to one of the series' most anticipated and emotionally charged chapters yet.